Bad part about going on vacation is none of the pups can go. Petey can't go. Penny can't go. Scout can't go. So they gotta go to the kennel. Annabelle can't go and Charlie can't go. You guys be good. Yep, this is the trailer. It's a big one. Let's get down to our camper and load her up. Oh, we made it back. Side by sides and four wheelers are all loaded up, and we just got to finish packing and leave it in the morning. Big fun. More hours, so we'll be in Copper Harbor. We're in Manistee right now, and I didn't know our hotel was across from the big lake. Look at that. I'm on a beach in the morning. Heck yeah. Everybody else is in bed. Can't sleep on vacation. I guess while everybody's asleep, go for a walk. I found a nice little walking path. It's next to me. So, going on a walk. Look at that view. What's funny is the view's going to get a lot better shortly. We're not even in Copper Harbor yet. This is just Manistee. We got some geese in their morning breakfast. I was like to have breakfast with that view. I love it up here. Why don't I live here? Well, I guess I found what this is. This is the Manistee Boardwalk. Huh. This is a neat little town. They got a parking area. Porta John, yeah. He can come, but the views is a falling hole. Walking next to the lake and the beach. Got some ants doing their morning foraging. They must have found something good. Their highway, we'll leave them undisturbed. This is essentially one giant rock. Look at that. Don't ask me what kind of rock. I have no idea. Imagine this was a giant Euchre lake. But I can walk right up to the water. I thought this was mud, but it's not. It's a freaking rock. I think the lake is way down. This is like a giant shelf of rock. Look at that. And of course, an airplane's gonna ruin it. And how cool is this? Process has begun. The side-by-sides are off. Get breakfast here at Jameson's Bakery and Coffee and Thimbleberry Donuts. It's so good. Get breakfast and this view. The Thimbleberry Donut. Yummy, yummy. And you also get the biscuit. The breakfast sandwich. It's so good. And a nice warm coffee. Rosalind, you like your donut? Nice. That's not good.
They cut them off with the stuff.
We're at Fish Cove. It is so cool here. The rocks are amazing. It's a short little walk and you can get there with your car. Back again at Jameson's Bakery. Wait till you see what we got today. Marion-filled thimbleberry donuts. Desiree got one of those again. And I got a cherry crumble and a coffee. And a Diet Coke. And 2 sandwiches. This thing is so good. Yummy, yummy. This donut's so good, even the ducks want it. Look at that. The cream and the thimbleberry icing. And then look at that view. How could you not love this? Yummy, yummy. These are our breakfast friends. They're not happy that we're out of biscuits. Patrick's about to lose his biscuit to the ducks. Had to clear off a spot to put our new sticker on. The muddy side by side. We're here at the Jenny Gaslight General Store. And here's a quick tour through it.
Go girl.
We're on a boat in the middle of water at Lake Fanny Ho. Patrick's got his in the water and we're fishing. Didn't catch anything yet, but we will. Maybe. We're at Slim's, which has the best breakfast in the UP. Actually, best breakfast anywhere. Here's some clips and videos. It is a 10 out of 10 and a must stop. Period. I mean, just drive here. Get the cinnamon roll French toast. It's so good. Slim's the City Mini. It is unreal. We're at a must stop when you come to Copper Harbor, which is Brockway Mountain. And here's some pictures of Brockway Mountain. Oh, here you go. Let me show you. Just I get a picture with it. But today, not a great day for Brockway Mountain because of Canadian fires. You get to see Lake Superior, which we can't see right now because of all the smoke. And then you get to see another lake off into the distance, which I give you the pictures of the lake. But that's about it. I can't do Superior because you can't even see the doggone thing. So here's some pictures, a little bit of video, and there are bathrooms up here, and it's a great place to watch the sunset, which because of the smoke, I don't think we're going to get to do. Kind of sucks. These Canadian wildfires need to go. We're at some pine tree forest, supposed to be big ass trees, and we found the one. That's it, right there. That's the big tree. All the other ones are dead or fell down and dead. Well, we did the big tree thing, and we saw very few big trees, so don't expect big trees. But it was a nice walk. Just make sure you got some good shoes. Let's go. I am in the middle of a ginormous thimbleberry patch, and they are everywhere. We're on the, what is this, the Hunters Point Trail, and we found a snake. How about that? It's a ring snake. They're poison. They're not poisonous. Oh. And he's just chilling. Huh. First snake I've seen here. But one of the turnouts going to Hunters Point, and then you get all this beach. Look behind me. Oh, it's awesome. Except the stupid smoke, Canada. We're at Copper Harbor. We're on the other side of the harbor. Damn near in the water. Check that out. That's the harbor over there. And that's what's in front of us. How cool is this? It's pretty cool. the inlet that the kayaks come through at Copper Harbor. And there's the King Carper Beach and the harbor itself. And there's the big boat that goes to Isle Royale. And look at that. It is absolutely amazing out here. Let's get you a better view. Look at that. Holy moly. Wow. Will's all muddy.
Oh yeah.
I'm all muddy. Sarah's all muddy. I guess we can not have to ignore any hills now. We are at Horror Lake in the woods. Oh, and they have a privy. How about that? Rough looking one. the NASA launch pad just down from High Rock. It's so freaking cool. But people are ruining it. They're camping on the doggone beach and then mean mugging you because you show up to a public area. But it's so cool over here. I love it. Just looking at rocks. How cool is that behind me? It's so much fun. Of course, we had to go to Jensen's Bakery and Coffee again. Gotta have a Thimbleberry donut, as many as you can get, because it's so good. And I got the finished pancake thing. I can't say the word. Lots of things to do in the area. The real reason you come is it's for the side-by-sides. Yeah. Let's get out of here. Thanks for watching. So you come down the road here a good bit. I mean, basically everything is within 3 minutes of you. When you're at Copper Harbor. Granted, there's not a lot, but everything's close. You come here, hang a rig. If you go left, it's a big it's a residential area. You can still buy lots there, and they're right on the water. And you walk, here comes, this is the entrance to Hunters Point Park, which is where you're going to start your journey to get all your rock finds. And listen, you come the first, second week of August to Copper Harbor for the thimbleberries. they're so good. And right now they are all ripe. About a week they'll all be gone. And this is the parking lot to Hunters Point, and that's awesome. It does have a bathroom. It's a vault toilet bathroom. Right now it's not the cleanest, but this is the parking lot. And then here's some clips from us going to walking to Hunters Point and the beach, collecting rocks and all that. But that pretty much ends our tour. And they got some little stores, like there's the Kiwani Minerals. They got all kinds of stores like that because you don't know what you're here for. You're here to run around at your ATVs and look for rocks. That's what this place is about. For me, anyway. Here's another hotel. And the best fudge in the world is inside that store. The Old Country Store. And you're right, that is the fuel stop, and that is the only place to get gas. I mean, the only place that you can get gas. I'm not going to go through all the hotels they have. They also have a mini golf. We've never done that. And they got a marina, which I cannot go into. Yeah, I can't drive my side-by-side in there. It's a little illegal. Well, as soon as you get to Cobb Harbor, you want to come down this road. And start your rock collection, your Copper Harbor rock collection at the beach up here down the street. At Hunters Point. Now they got walking trails all around. But do yourself a favor. Walk the trail to the point at Hunters Point. It's pretty awesome. It's basically like the entrance to the harbor. And you can walk right out to the tip. Here's some pictures of that. 21, and we stayed pretty dry. So let's go see. Best time to look at a campground for reviews or whatever is when it's a bunch of rain came, see what's flooded and what sites you get drowned in. Last full day, we got a whole bunch of rain. Everybody got wet in their tents. Patrick's getting coffee. Let's go on a tour of Fanny Ho in the rain. Here at Jam Pot to get our jam. Yay. the morning. It's time to go. There's my side-by-side I'm gonna pick up. And we've had a great trip. It's time to get out of here, and I gotta load up this trailer. I gotta load up that trailer. Should be a good time. And we can get the heck on out of here. Oh, let's use some YouTube magic and get it all loaded up. Go on, good buddy. Wrong way. Packing up. I guess my YouTube click thing didn't work. Patrick's in here, packing up all his stuff. Our last breakfast before we hit the road. Of course, we got Thimbleberry donuts, and Desiree got herself some biscuits from Jensen's Bakery, Jameson's Bakery. Oh, and as promised, with YouTube magic, we're all loaded up and headed out. We got crap everywhere. It's been fun at Copper Harbor, and it's time to roll. We're all back and home, and now it's time to unload. And with YouTube magic, we will get it out back down to camp